SFE, baby. Get the book. Get the book. It's right down there for $10. I've got a full lesson, check this out, on a very, very good trumpet player who banged up his ankle. And he's in a wheelchair. Not in a wheelchair, in a chair. Can't do kettlebells. This is all he needs, baby. This is all he needs. And it will help him get out of that chair eventually. Anyway, get the book. So, here we are. I did 15 miles on the bike already. It was rainy and misty and overcast, but it was 50 degrees. I got out. It stopped raining. I'm going to go out and, as soon as I'm done, do another 15. Life's good, man. Life's good. I did 2 straight times through the SFE. It took me about 25 minutes. I'm compressed. I'm ready to go, baby. Let's see what we got. You saw the thumbnail. Piggyback on what we did yesterday. Don't tell me you can't do both. Maurice Andre can do both. Not can. Could and did. All right? Let's go. You kidding me? Anyway, guys, how could I do that? Now listen, what I just did does not necessarily make me the greatest trumpet player in the world. But I'll tell you what, A flats above double C, go down, switch instruments, and not miss a note. Guys, and a mark on the lip anywhere. That's why I don't need warm-up tomorrow. Okay? Why? Because there was none tightness in the corners. You take the strain out of the sound and everybody's going to do it. Everybody's going to love it. You can blend with anybody. Listen to Perico. Get his vinyl and you listen to him change the timbre on just in the middle of a phrase. He goes from Harry James to Herseth in the middle of a phrase. Why? Because he's completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. And he's controlling it all with a thick tone. Anyway, Maurice plays Gershwin. Guys, this is one of my favorite pieces ever. I think this is one of the most extraordinary displays of trumpet playing I've ever heard. Now, it is in the studio. It's been doctored up, reverb, all this sort of stuff, but it is brilliant. Now you listen to that opening salvo up to the high F. Guys, if that isn't Harry James, I don't know what is. Harry James without the vibrato, that is what he sounded like. That is what Maurice sounded like. So what in the world are these orchestral players of today trying to sound like? If you have the relaxed tone, okay, relaxed corners, and a centered, pure tone, the tone will tell you if you're right. Guys, you can play anything. You can play anything. With any instrument, with any group, you can play solos. I mean, is there a more refined, more relaxed, more precise player that ever lived than Maurice? And listen to that sound. It's Harry James. Guys, all the great ones had it. I'm going to go through a couple more. I'm going to go through Mel Broyles. I'm going to go through Gazzo. I'm going to do some more. Guys, they could do anything. Maurice's first job out of the Paris Conservatory, before he won what is known to be called an international trumpet competition, now known, if they still have it, it's called the Maurice Andre competition. Before he ever did all that, the first job he got out of the Paris Conservatory was the Paris Circus. And if you don't think that is a monster gig, I've done a tour with the circus. It wasn't the Paris Circus, it was different charts and all that. So constant playing, sizzle, and then he can caress the baby. Guys, because there is no strain in the sound. It's centered, it's brilliant, but there's no strain. That's Harry James. You don't think Harry James could take his Parduba mouthpiece and a B-flat trumpet, be-da-dee, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. You don't think he can do that? Of course he could. Of course he could. And he could do it better than 99.9% of the orchestral trumpet players out there. Would he just be able to walk into it with no further experience, with no phrasing, with no articulations? No. I'm talking about the tone. I'm talking about the chops. You can do both. And all these 18-year-old kids that are going to Juilliard, well, you have to make a decision. Do you want to play orchestral? Do you want to play this? Do you want to play that? You want to play Broadway? You want to play lead? You don't have to make that decision. Get the chops right. Get the compression right. Get your mouthpiece right. No matter what those bozos at Juilliard, and they're inept. They're inept when it comes to chops. Don't know what they're talking about. Don't get me started. A different video. But back to Maurice. Now, the skeptic is probably saying, well, to compare us to the greatest trumpet player that ever lived, of course he could do it. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a physical thing. It has nothing to do with talent. Guys, I can give you all the chops that Maurice has. It doesn't mean you're even going to sniff his talent. It's a different thing. Okay? My guys from Las Vegas, Perico, DeLibra, Perello, you don't think they can play anything that's put in front of them? You don't think they can play today in the New York Philharmonic? I think the New York Philharmonic and the Philadelphia Orchestra would be wise to sign all those three up and fire the three that they have now. It would sound better. And they'd all be playing B-flat trumpet. They could rotate first. I want Mahler fifth. No, you got Mahler fifth last time. Hypothetical. Guys, it can be done. Don't tell me it can't be done. All right? Check it out. Yep. Do this again tomorrow. Love you all.